Now today I am really going to try to clean up this bay a little bit, take off the ABS, all the lines that go with it, cruise control, that corner I believe, pretty sure that's cruise control. I'm going to take off some other random stuff that I'm not going to use. Alright, so we got the ABS out of the way, cruise control out of the way, most of the hard brake lines are out of the way. I'm gonna do a ABS delete kit somehow so they run differently, maybe behind or underneath of the defroster. A highly needed power wash of the engine bay. It's a lot cleaner. And just for shits and giggles, we test fitted the Meisters on the back, and I did it in the front too, but I already took them off. But that wheel is an 18 by 10 negative 13 offset, if I remember correctly. Up front it sticks out like around an inch, and in the rear almost pretty decently fitted. I'm gonna say maybe an inch. I might keep this size for the rear, or maybe go with a 9.5, but I don't know. Just gotta find out what fits better on the stock body, because we're definitely gonna keep. I definitely want to keep stock body if I can, but that's where I'm at with now. With this shit, I'm gonna try to get the interior cleaned up really nicely. All right, so I stopped working on the engine bay just because I was done there basically for now. Went ahead and moved to the interior where I'm still cleaning most of this shit off. I just want to really clean in here. I'm trying to clean all this black stuff off. You know, some of you guys know the little plastic cover that goes here, and then it gets stuck on with like fibbage or some kind of black adhesive. I'm cleaning all the leftover foamy, the insulation from the carpet, whatever you want to call this, scrubbing it down as best as I can, because the main objective is to get the carpet back in before I leave back for work. So I need it clean. I need to lay down the power wire for the battery, somehow get it routed so it goes here in the usual spot where everyone puts them, in the cubby passenger side. So we got some wires that I have left over from the 240 when I did that relocation. So I'm thinking running them somewhere through here, or the power one up and up that way, the clutch pedal up to the front to a distribution block, and then from there split it off. Ground is pretty straightforward, just from there to one of those little paddings. I think these, or they have a thread for the seat belts in the JDM cars. But yeah, that's it for now. Just cleaning shit up. Just using some, I think, bathroom cleaner, toilet cleaner. If it's good enough for a toilet, it's good enough for this shithole. And that's getting rid of all this stuff, scrubbing it, and then at the end I'm going off with a Goo Gone to wipe it all down, because it does clean it and it smells better than this shit. But yeah, hopefully I get the carpet down and battery cables routed eventually, before the carpet obviously. And then, alright, so for the most part this thing's pretty damn clean now. It was just going back and forth between scrubbing, air blowing stuff out of these holes, all these cavities, and then vacuuming, and then back to scrubbing, wiping, and so forth until it got to the point where it doesn't smell anymore. Battery wire is kind of laid out. I'm gonna start off there. This is just leftover wiring from my 240. I'm gonna run it along with this white wire, which it shouldn't get caught in the way. Down this way, down the side through here. You don't see it, but you see it again in here. And up through the hole over there to the firewall. And we got it running out this way. I just have it out here for now. but we're probably going to, oh yeah, and the fender's off now. Probably gonna mount some kind of power distributor somewhere around here. I'm not sure if I want to do it here or in the actual engine bay itself, but this will be here, then it'll split to wherever I need power to. I'm probably going to relocate the igniter and I believe that's a fuel resistor down in there, right there. Same thing, both of them up right here. I think this is airbag related. I'm gonna follow it back, take that off too. All right, so real quick, for the airbag sensors, which I'm pretty sure are the airbag sensors on this car, the one that I showed you last time, the one that was right here. So that one goes through here, big old box. Follow the harness, it comes through here, and through here, and it ends up being over here. From where there, you can pull it, the fender must come off through where this big old harness comes from. It comes out through here, and you just end up with a plug like this. And then the other one is right here, under the passenger side headlight. Same thing, big old box looking thing. Like this, it goes somewhere like that. The 12 holds it in. Same thing, follow the wire, it comes through here, up this loom, where it also connects up over here. Same one on the driver's side, basically opposite setup. In here, wire goes through here, up through here, and then it plugs in over here. I'm guessing at this point you can either chase these wires to the inside of the car and fully cut everything off, or remove everything, or you can just chop it right here. I guess that's up to you. I'm gonna let them be for now. I'm probably thinking I'm gonna follow them in and see where they go to, and just remove the entire airbag harness. All right, so real quick, I mean, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I'll just mention it again, I guess. I'm starting to unplug connectors off stuff, and always label your connectors, I guess. You guys probably already know, but you don't want to forget where they go to or cut something that you shouldn't have. I learned that the hard way when I did my 240. I did label some of them, but some of them I just forgot, just because I was taking so many breaks in between working on it. So this time we're gonna do it the right way, or the better way at least. So just some tape, some Sharpie, and then just mark them to whatever they go to. Because right now this whole harness is about to come through the side of the fender well. So just real quick. So right now we're gonna run down to Home Depot and Harbor Freight just to get them shit mounted up like that. Fender will hide it. Same with the fuel resistor thingamabobber. We could use self-typing screws, but I'm gonna use rib nuts just because I am trying to make this a little cleaner. And then we're gonna go to Home Depot. Hopefully they have that carpet padding. Some of this shit, so I can put the carpet back in, but I want to replace all this stuff because this is kind of, I think this is what holding the smell. So some new of that. Carpet should go back in today. Alright, so real quick, gonna show some of you guys how to install rib nuts. I'm pretty sure most of you already know how to, but just a quick how to. So these are the rib nuts right here. Basically you make a hole, you press these in, and then you can run a bolt like I did on the igniter already. This one's already done. This one's halfway done. It's gonna end up going like that, something like that. You guys get the idea. So now we're gonna do the other one real quick. So you mark it with a Sharpie. You take some punch or whatnot. You do it a couple times because this is cheap Harbor Freight one. Kind of sucks. Then you're gonna get a drill. I just step it. I already have it marked with a tape where it's gonna be at. Like I said, it's gonna be kind of hard with one hand I don't know where the tripod went, so this is how we're doing it. But yeah, like I said. All right, let me just start it real quick. So there we go. The hole is done right now. This is the actual rib nut. This is gonna go in here. You're gonna press it in. The tighter this fits in here, like this, by itself, the better you're off. So from there, you're gonna go to your rib nut tool. They all have different size threads on it. If you do buy a kit, make sure you buy either a metric or standard, whatever you prefer. I forgot to check and I ended up getting up a standard set, so I had to run down and get new bolts that will fit the rib nut. So once it's threaded on here, I'm gonna go shove it in the hole, and you're gonna squeeze these pliers. I'm not sure if I can do this one-handed. All right, so there we go. These are pressed in. Now you line this whatever you want to mount up to. You can use this for anything. On the 240, I actually mounted my rear over fenders with these smaller ones, and I used Allen head bolts. Cleaner than just, well, I mean, I think they're cleaner than just doing rivets. And you can just take them off whenever you want. So this thing's all set up for that. We'll mount that up in a bit. Put the bolts in. Fuck. Hope I didn't break that. Now I'm gonna do the same on the inside. For the battery holders, I got these little battery holders, clamps, rubbers, grommet thingies to hold the battery cable in place. So we're gonna run that, like I said, down through here on the side, but these are just to keep it in place so it doesn't move as much. That's basically how you use rib nuts, I guess. Just real quick. All right, so I went ahead and took all the interior parts I had stored in the hatch area, because I really need to clean the back as well, because it's full of, it still has dirt and possibly rat shit. While I was back here, I went ahead and removed the antenna. I'm gonna shave the antenna hole. That one sits in there. It's just held in by a 10mm disconnector, and then the antenna cable. It comes off pretty straightforward. On the opposite side, there is the ABS computer, which I also took off since I'm not gonna be running ABS. I just labeled it. I'm probably just gonna leave it here. I'm not gonna cut it or anything. But yeah, so that's just real quick update.